Ba bum ba da ba ba da ba. Hello, everybody. Hoofda. All right. I am going to put my phone down, whether it's in the right spot or not, because whoops. Let's see here. I am running late as normal, so you get to see me setting up a little altar. Not actually late. I get here on time, and then I it my office here is at Four Sisters Holistic Remedies in Renton, and usually, like when I was coming before, they have different winter hours than summer hours. In summer they close at 6, and I start this at 7, so it's not a big deal. But when they're still open when I get here, I always have to go look around. And so I was here on time. I just got a little distracted, that's all. So thank you for being here with me. Thank you for your patience as I set this all up. Get my altar set up. And if you're here for the first time, you don't know what the heck we're doing, this is a weekly pipe ceremony that I do every week, hence the word weekly. And I started doing this kind of like toward the beginning of the pandemic, because I actually started doing it on my own at home. And the purpose there was to do ceremony as a pipe carrier. That's part of the job, is to do ceremony for your community, ceremony to hold the light, to hold the vibration. And so I started doing that back in March, I think. And after doing it for a few weeks and telling people to give me their prayer intentions so I could include them in the ceremony, I realized that I wanted to do something more. I wanted to create a sacred space online that to give people the place that they could come once a week for at least an hour to just breathe and to connect with spirit, let go of the world, to take that exhale, to let it out, in order to help more directly help people. Like everything I do, whenever I teach my classes or do readings or whatever, I always want there to be an experiential component to it, because I think it's so important for us when we do something. You know, if someone just tells us our card reading, or someone just tells us it's okay, or that we prayed for them, it's secondhand knowledge, right? It's hearsay. But when you are able to feel the energy of a ceremony, when you are able to take part, participate, feel the changes in energy, say your prayers yourself, send your intentions out yourself, and feel them connect to create great spirit, then that is experience. That becomes part of your physical living body, and no one can take that from you. And that is so much more powerful than just me sitting here saying, yeah, I prayed for you. Yep, I sent those prayers out for you. I wanted to be able to have people have more experiential experience. And besides that, the sacred pipe is one of the most sacred spaces I know of, that I have experienced in my many years on the spiritual path. And if it weren't for the pandemic, I would be doing these pipe circles and ceremonies in person. But like everything else these days, I'm having to shift gears. And traditionally, it is, how do I say it? It is not traditional to um, take photos and things of your sacred pipe, let alone do ceremony on camera. And so I did a lot of soul searching about it, and a lot of thinking about it. And I talked to a couple of indigenous friends who gave me the thumbs up, and then I saw other things about cultural appropriation and the traditions and all these kind of things. And so I was getting kind of a mixed message, balanced mixed message. It was like some on the positive, some on the negative. And I realized as a shaman, my authority is my heart and my guides. And so I did a lot of meditating, I did a lot of journey work. And White Buffalo Calf Woman, the one who literally gave the pipe to the Lakota people 19 generations ago, has been one of my spirit guides for going on 13-ish years or something like that. So I asked her, and she was like, of course you can. It's like things change, times change, situations change. And the thing about traditions is that they change, that like shamanism itself, it's been around for over 100,000 years. And the only reason it has lasted that long is because it's a living, breathing thing that evolves with the people that it is meant to serve. And so like this, certain traditions, honoring the traditional ways, honoring the elders, honoring the ancestors and what they gave to us, and adapting it to serve us in this day and age, holding on to the seed of sacredness that is there, holding on wholeheartedly to the purpose of what is going on, honoring how it came to us and what it does for us, and at the same time adapting it to serve us in bridging the gap between us and Great Spirit, between us and Creator. So I did journey to talk to White Buffalo Calf Woman a number of times, and she said yes. Of course I'm supposed to do this. And she also told me, she said yes. She asked how I felt about it, and what I said was that part of the reason that the pipe, it's not allowed to photograph the pipe joined together is because when the pipe goes together, it opens a clear channel to Creator. And so it amplifies whatever thoughts and prayers that it encounters, that anyone that sees the pipe joined, that it amplifies those thoughts and the prayers. And in traditional views, that means that you're opening up this power object to evil thoughts, to bad thoughts, to negative, to dark thoughts. But when I asked, I'm kind of putting myself out there, being really vulnerable because this could get me in some trouble, depending on who hears it. But she asked me, White Buffalo Calf Woman asked me what I felt. And so I told her that the pipe is such a sacred thing, and that when joined, it connects to Great Spirit. It connects straight to Source. That how could something that powerful be tainted by something someone thinks or says when they see it? If anything, those thoughts and feelings will be transmuted by the energy of the pipe because it is so pure. It's like unicorn medicine. It's unicorns heal by their presence because they are so authentic and pure. There is no creature that is more pure than the unicorn, and that is how the unicorn was able to just dip its horn into a pond and totally clear any toxins, heal anyone by just their presence. That's the way I see the pipe. It's such a pure, clean channel straight to divinity that how can it take on energy, negative energy from anyone? How could it take on evil? Because it is so pure, and it transmutes that energy. So that's what I told her. That was my feelings. It's not a traditional view, but she said, of course, that's exactly how it works. And then she gave me a power song that when I lead pipe ceremonies, there's a song I do at the beginning of the ceremony, which she didn't say this, but I got the feeling that it was a way of amping up the vibes, the frequency, to make sure that the lower frequencies don't get in. Kind of like the song is kind of my, what do I want to say? Kind of like the key, like when you're in a video game or something, you have to find the key to the lock or that special thing to put in wherever to open the door. The song to me is kind of my, that secret key to plug in to open the gates to having it be that powerful and sacred where it is indomitable. So anyway, that's a lot of babbling to start off with. Thank you for joining me. My name is Patrick, and like I said, I've been doing these every week. I will continue to do these every week for as long as, for as long as I can, I guess. Even after, once we clear the pandemic and everything else, I still will keep. I intend on keeping this going, and once the pandemic clears, I'm going to start doing more of these circles in person. So keep watch, keep updated for that eventual. And so, thank you. If you're here for the first time, I will kind of talk you through what is going to happen. And if you're here as a regular, thank you so much. I so appreciate your energy and your support. I've said this many times, but this is one of the highlights of my week. I look forward to this every week. I so enjoy being here and so enjoy sharing this. One of my missions, I guess you would say, that was given me from White Buffalo Cattleman is that my path is to be shared. And so I am so happy to be sharing part of my path, to tell you these stories about myself, even though I get a little self-conscious about talking so much and sharing so much, but it's kind of like that's part of my mission. So thank you. I guess the point was, thank you for joining me. I really, really enjoy this. So the first thing I'm going to do is get my drum off the wall. Oh, and where did my little drumstick go? All right. It's kind of nice having a drum at the office, because that way I don't have to pack up my drum from home. I am currently have 4 drums, so not as I know people who have upwards of 20 or more, so I'm just a wee lad. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create sacred space by calling in the directions, meaning the elements. Each direction has an element assigned to it, and depending on what tradition you follow, different elements are associated with different directions. So here, well, before I became a shaman, I was pagan. Before that, I was Catholic. But coming up in the pagan community, it's been pretty standard as far as I know that north is earth, east is air, south is fire, and west is water. And so that's when I'm calling in the spirits of earth and air, that's like calling in those directions, all four of the quarters, to create this circle of light and love around us. And where I am right now in Washington, in the Pacific Northwest, it totally makes sense because north, of course, we've got Canada, so that's the cold, that's the earth. West is Puget Sound. West? Yeah. West is Puget Sound and the ocean, and that's water. South is fire. We got California and stuff down there. And the east is the desert where it's air every place. So here it makes sense. In other traditions, they might be reversed. They have different colors associated with the different elements. The point is that you are the center of your reality, and whatever feels right to you is right. There is no right or wrong. There are people who are like to stick more to the letter of the law than the spirit of the law, but you are a unique individual. And besides that, like I teach in my shaman classes, that in shamanism, there's no such thing as symbology. There's no symbols. Everything is what you say it is. If you say it has that energy, it has that energy. So even if you don't know which direction is what, for this moment and intention, you can say this way is north for now, and that way becomes north. So it's good to have the traditions. It's good to follow the traditions, because when you call them in that order, you're connecting to the energy of everyone who has ever called in the circle that way. And so it's like this cumulative building of energy, and you're tapping into things older than we are. But don't let that restrict you. Intention is everything. So when you set the intention that for today, that direction is north, then that is north for the time, the duration of your ceremony. What else was I just going to say? And you can put whatever animals, whatever guardians, whatever elements you want in those directions. So anyway, so I am going to, first of all, drum in our sacred space. And because that we live in a holographic quantum universe, time and space are illusions. And so when I call in this sacred space, when I create this space of light and love around myself, I'm including you in it, so that even though we are far flung, for the intents and purposes of this ceremony in the quantum universe, we are all sharing the same sacred space. So, and I always forget to say this first, but one thing I'd like to tell people is to pay attention, because feel what it feels like right now before I create sacred space. And then after I call in all the directions and everything and set my drum down, pay attention again and like kind of just take stock and see how you're feeling and notice the difference in energy. Then you'll know I'm telling the truth when I say I'm including you in that sacred space. So anyway, here we go. Spirits of the earth, spirits of the air, spirits of the fire, spirits of the water, spirits of the upper world, spirits of the lower world, ascended spirits of the middle world, the Fae, the spirits of the land, the ancestors of the land. Thank you for your presence. Bless us with your love and your light. Oh. How do you feel now? Do you feel that difference? Feels like you can breathe now? I love that. All right. So, I already kind of explained some things about the pipe, but I am going to give you a quick tutorial in case you're here for the first time. So, this is the aforementioned sacred pipe, the stem and the bowl. The stem is the masculine, divine masculine. The bowl is the divine feminine. So when we put it together, it's all of creation. It's the masculine and feminine in perfect harmony. And like I said earlier, when we put the pipe together, that opens a clear channel straight to Creator. So, and that's why we don't store it joined. We store them individually. But what the actual ceremony is going to look like, I'm going to do a prayer. I will join the pipe, and I will put four pinches of tobacco into the pipe, into the bowl. And you'll hear the prayers that I say before putting each pinch into the bowl. And it is just tobacco, just to get that out of the way. And then I will do that song I mentioned earlier, that White Buffalo Calf Woman gave me. So I will sing that song. Then I will light the pipe, and I will do another, like, blowing in the four directions, to Mother Earth, to Father Sky, to all my relations, and then straight to Creator. And then I will sit quietly for a moment for some silent prayer, holding the stem to my forehead and the bowl to my heart. And then when I'm done with that, I will come back and probably need to relight the pipe. And then I will take a big puff, and I will blow that puff at my phone, at the camera. And so through the magic of the quantum universe, the holographic universe, and the magic of the internet, that smoke blessing from my heart to your heart will go straight through the ethers and reach your heart. So then I will continue to blow some breath blessings in different places, like for different intentions. So when you see me blowing a breath out, feel free to attach any of your prayers, any of your intentions. During this time, you are free. This is totally non-denominational. So whatever way you best connect with Creator, do that now. You're invited to do whatever, chant, just pray, sing, yoga, tai chi, sit quietly, sleep, whatever it is that connects you to spirit, that makes your heart sing, do that. That is why I've created this space, so that people have that time to connect away from the world and connect inward. And that's part of the reason that we set sacred space, that we call in the spirits so that they can hold that vibration, that frequency around us, so that as they hold that high frequency, no lower frequencies can pierce that. And so it's like a protection. And then so we can let go of our hypervigilance on what's going on out there, and we can focus inward. So let's see. So why don't we go ahead and kind of synchronize our energy. Go ahead. If you feel comfortable closing your eyes, go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Hold it for a second and release it. Take another deep breath in, hold it for a moment, and let it go. Now as you return to your normal breath, feel the base of your spine extending downward through whatever you're sitting on, through the floor, down into the earth, and feel her open to receive that taproot that you're sending down into the earth. And let it go as deep as you need. And as it goes down, you can have other little roots branching off of that main taproot to connect you to Mother Earth, to feel like you are stable, to feel grounded, to feel, what was the word I was looking for? Just that stability, presence, that you are here now, and Mother Earth is holding you tight. And when that taproot has gone down far enough so that you do feel like you have a strong foundation, that you are present here and now, I want you to bring your awareness back up to your heart. Take another deep breath and hold it for a moment. And let it go. And now from your heart, I want your awareness to travel up to the top of your head and open your crown chakra. If you picture the lens of a camera, the aperture of a camera opening up, go ahead and open that up and let your awareness go to the sky and find Grandmother Moon. And when you find her in the sky, feel her silver, glittering love and light showering down upon you, showering down inside of through your crown chakra, down into your heart. And breathe it in. Every time you inhale, feel your heart get bigger to hold more and more of that glowing, silvery love of Grandmother Moon. And as your heart holds that glowing love and light, with every exhale, see that light growing stronger, like you're stoking a fire, like you're blowing on the flames, and they are jumping and dancing brighter and bigger until that light, it just spreads to every cell of your body until your body is radiating, as if every cell is its own tiny little sun. And just let your body shine. Let that light of love and innocence and purity, this is who you are. Let that light shine out to the world. And as you continue to breathe, every exhale, feel the radius, the diameter of that ring of light getting bigger and bigger until you fill the room you are in, until you fill the entire building that you are in. And let it keep expanding out to fill the entire town, your entire state or province. Feel it till it completely encompasses the entire country. And let it keep expanding until your light encompasses the entire planet. And just feel that light expanded, safe, radiant, high vibration, just sitting there, filling the entire planet, holding the entire planet in love and light, recognizing that we are all part of Mother Earth, that we are all part of each other, that in this way we are connected heart to heart and heart to Creator, Source. Let your heart be connected to the heart of all living things. Feel the power of that. Feel the connection, the energy, the strength of oneness, the strength of love. And when you're ready, you can leave that out as far as you want to leave it. You could spread it out even further to encompass the galaxy or the entire cosmos. Or you can bring it back in, bring back that light, that radiance, till it encompasses just your body. But bring your awareness back to your physical self in the room where you sit. Start to become aware of your body, become aware of the chair or the floor or whatever isn't supporting your weight right now. You begin to move a little bit, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, you even pat on your legs or on your chest to come back into your body fully. And when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you for doing that with me. That is who you are, that radiance and that light, beyond any facades, any guilt or feelings or thoughts. That is who we are. That is who you are. So when you start getting down on yourself, start judging yourself, remember that that essence, that light, that love is all you are. That is the only truth of your being. Okay? And I'm saying that mostly to myself because I forget that a lot. So let's go ahead and start our ceremony. So feel free to relax. Like I said, chant, sing, sit in silent contemplation, yoga, dance, tai chi, whatever it is that connects you to spirit. Feel free to do that as I do this ceremony. So, and as if I haven't said it enough already, thank you so much for joining me. It is such an honor to be able to share this with you, so thank you for joining. Okay. Grandmother, grandfather, eagle, I send a voice. I ask permission to smoke in this place at this time. Oh, okay, thank you. One moment. One of the practitioners here at the Wellness Center has asthma, and she's got a filter in her room, but I have a special, oh crap, special little friend. This is Sasha the snake, who I need to remember to put under my door to keep the smoke in here. So let me put Sasha where she belongs. Thank you for the reminder, Great Spirit. All right. And we're back. Kind of, almost. All right. Thank you for your patience. And thank you for reminding me. So here we go. Beginning again. Grandmother, grandfather, eagle, I send a voice. I ask permission to smoke in this place at this time. All my guides and guardians, watch over me as I smoke. Oh, wow. I am like, really? I apologize. I'm kind of tired today. I spent the entire day sleeping because I've been so exhausted. I don't know if you guys have been too, but I forgot to smudge everything. The first thing I'm supposed to do is smudge everything on my altar. Just gonna light some sage. I knew there was something missing. So, second false start. Coyote is really active today. All right. So the first thing I need to do before we actually start the ceremony is to smudge all the things on my altar. I apologize. You would think by now I would have it down. But I was just talking to a friend just a few minutes ago, a fellow shaman, who was talking about it's funny how we both sync up our experiences, because both her and my most recent lessons have been about staying present in the moment and having to relearn everything in the moment. And so that's kind of what's going on here. Instead of doing it, like I said, I've been doing this long enough, I should know by now, but it's learning to do it in the present, mindfully, consciously, and it's really hard to remember how to do things when you're just present, and you're not going just by routine. So thank you for your patience, and we will smudge. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty in each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. Oh. All right. So, without further ado, trying for the third time, here we go. Coyote, I do have a lot of coyote medicine. So, coyote likes to trick us and trip over our own tail. So, anyway, here we go. Third time's a charm. Grandmother, grandfather, eagle, I send a voice. I ask permission. to smoke in this place at this time. All my guides and guardians watch over me as I smoke. Creator, Earth Mother, to Wabin, Shanadisi, Magikiwis, and Waboose, there is always room for you in my pipe. Creator, Earth Mother, for the two-legged, the four-legged, the winged, the crawlers and the swimmers, all my relations come smoke with me. Grandmother Moon, Grandmother Ocean, to the energy of birth, growth, maturity, the spirit realm and our ancestors, may all the passages of our lives be in harmony and grace. Creator, Earth Mother, to eagle, coyote, bear, white buffalo calf woman, bringer of the pipe and the law of good relations to the people. Okane Bayama Okane Bayama Okane Bayama Okane Yo Okane Bayama Okane Bayama Okane Bayama Okane Yo Okane Bayama Okane Bayama Okane Bayama Okane Yo grandmother, grandfather, eagle, I send a voice. I thank you for our lives. I thank you for this moment of stillness, of silence, of prayer. Thank you for your guidance that comes through this connection. Thank you for giving us a light at the end of the tunnel. Thank you for our presence here. Thank you for your strength, for the courage, resilience, and love, even when we feel we do not deserve it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aho. Ihila-ihio, 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 ihi, ihi, ihila-ihio, ihila-ihio, ihila-ihio. Oh. So that, my friends, is a pipe ceremony. So, and I was just reminded, part of me feels embarrassed and self-conscious because it took me 3 times to start before remembering everything. But what my guides just reminded me is that those things happen for a reason, to remind us that we are all human. That's the point of coyote medicine. When we goof up like that, it's coyote nudging us, saying, hey, you're taking things too seriously. You need to laugh at yourself. Nothing is more sacred than yourself. Nothing is more sacred than you. So remember that. And whatever happens in ceremony is perfect. Everything that happens in ceremony is exactly the way it's supposed to happen. So there are no mistakes, there's no missteps. It's all perfect and beautiful. So that is our pipe ceremony for the week. Let me release the directions. And through this time, this is like, I've been saying this since I started this weekly ceremony, but these are really, really weird, tough, confusing times. And I'm here to help guide you, help heal you, whatever I can do. That is my job. Another of my missions is to empower people, and whatever way I can do that, let me know. You can check out my website at perchingwolfstudios.net and see what kind of shamanic services I offer, to see what might resonate with you. I feel like I'm probably going to be doing a lot of soul retrievals coming up after these last 4 years, but feel free to look at that, to follow me on Facebook. What else? I also have a YouTube channel, so if you enjoyed this, you want to watch it again, I will post it to my Facebook page, but I will also upload it to my Perching Wolf Studios YouTube channel. So go ahead and give that a look. Yeah, and let me know if I can help with anything. Oh, and coming up in January, I am going to be getting a new year-long course in shamanism. It's a monthly course. I think every 3rd Thursday, but that's not set in stone. We can see what works for people, but one night a month for 3 hours, for the 12 months, to kind of have an entire year of following the shamanic path, so that, again, like I said earlier about wanting people to experience things, it's like to get the real experience of what it means to be on a shamanic path. To kind of see your life from that perspective, to see your life as the hero's journey, to see your life as everything that happens to you as a healing. So that starts in January. You can see the information on my website too. And before you take that, one of the prerequisites for that is that you've already taken a shamanic journey class, that you know how to journey, that you have at least one spirit guide that you trust and that you work with. And as it happens, if you don't have that yet, I am teaching two classes, you have two opportunities, I'll put it that way, before January. December 8th and January 12th, I will be teaching an Introduction to Shamanic Journey class. So even if you don't want that whole year-long one, if you want to know more about shamanism, what it is, what it looks like, and how to do a shamanic journey, actually that class will change your life. It changed my life. It's when I was married, I discovered shamanism, but my ex-wife wouldn't allow me to do it because I'm not Native American, and so which is a whole nother conversation, but because shamanism is cross-cultural, all around the world, every culture has shamanism in it, and so anyway, so the first thing I did when I got divorced was took a Introduction to Shamanic Journey class, and it's just been not smooth sailing, but that was a turning point. It was that one class, and if I had taken no other classes, that would have been enough to change the way I look at things. That the shamanic journey is a really great tool because it's about direct revelation. It's about connecting to your guides directly, so that the information coming is, again, like I said earlier, it's not hearsay, it's not secondhand. You're getting it right from the top, which cuts out the middleman of traditional organized religions. So you don't need a priest, you don't need someone else to tell you what's right for you. So anyway, if you're interested, please, that's on my website, it's on my Facebook page as well. So give that a look, see if that calls to you, and I think that's it. So thank you for your patience and listening to me, my advertising. But anyway, so let's release those directions, release the spirits that have been holding space for us so lovingly and gracefully. Spirits of the earth, spirits of the air, spirits of the fire, spirits of the water, spirits of the upper world, spirits of the lower world, compassionate spirits of the middle world, the Fae, spirits of the land, the ancestors of the land. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for holding us in your love and your light. Our work for now is done, but you are always welcome in our circles. Thank you for welcoming us into yours. Oh. All right, my friends. That is it for this week, and I'm going to go home and go to bed because I'm still tired. I don't know about the rest of you, but this whole week I've just been exhausted. I heard that a lot of us are integrating a lot of stuff right now. And so I've got a little bit of the sniffles. I've had a cough for a little bit. But needing a lot of sleep. My guides keep telling me to rest. I keep wanting to get going and get out there and save the world. But my guides are like, go home and take a nap. So I've been napping all day, so I'm a little bit out of it. I think I'm a little more grounded than I was last week, if you were here last week. But it's all good. Everything is perfect. We are all in the right place at the right time. And so until next week, know that I love you, that I see you, and that I honor you. So take care this week. Feel free to rewatch this if you need a little boost. Feel free to share it. And thank you so much for joining me. All right, go shining.